Hello and welcome everybody to the channel that you can use to your advantage. I want to thank you all for joining today, for watching this video, and I want to send blessings to everybody out there in the name of Jesus Christ. I hope that everything that you learn here today, you may apply it to your life so you can live a better, a healthier, a happier life. But first of all, here I am working on my second lowrider bicycle that I'm getting ready for the second giveaway. Remember, all you guys have to do is to subscribe to the channel and to leave a comment lowrider bike, so that way you could enter for a chance to win this lowrider bike coming up. This bicycle, I will be giving it out as soon as I get 2,000 subscribers. If you guys haven't seen my live of the first giveaway, I just go to my channel and you will find the video there of the live giveaway of the first lowrider bike. On this video, as I work on the bike, I will be teaching you guys a little bit of what I've been studying and reading and watching other YouTubers about advice of how to have a mindset and become wealthy, not just in money or stuff, but in your mindset. Now that I've been studying and reading, I've been having a different way that I think of how I approach things. So today I'm gonna teach you guys a little bit about what wealthy is, what wealth means, and how I apply it in my life. So first, I'm gonna start by giving you the definition of wealthy. Okay, so it means having a large amount of money, property, or valuable possessions. It implies a high level of financial security and abundance. When I heard the word security and abundance put together, it definitely made my mind change. First of all, the word security means to me that no matter what happens, I will always have the solution for my problem. And the word abundance, that is my favorite word that is in the Bible. And the way that the Bible describes abundance is to have extra love, extra care, extra patience, extra money, extra everything that you can not just use for yourself, but that you could share or give in any way, shape, or form. And always remember that everything that you do for somebody or yourself, do it with your heart. Don't do it to show anybody what you can do or what you're doing for others. Whatever that you do, just keep it in silent, keep it to yourself, between you and God, and just take advantage of the opportunities, of the people that you can help, that you could do it with joy, with love, with peace. Okay, so to get started with a lesson, we are going to start by building mental habits of the wealthy. So to be wealthy or to have wealth begins in the mind before you even get it. So if you want to have a wealthy mindset, remember, wealthy is having money, having luxuries, having stuff, but wealth It's not money, it's not education or inheritance. Wealth is to have a mindset like what to do with your money, what to do with your education, or what to do with your inheritance. See, it's so easy. The difference between wealthy and wealthy is to have, and wealth is to do. Wealth is not about getting rich quick or a quick fix. Wealth is about reprogramming your mind to make or create wealth that is going to be or last you for as long as you live, and even pass it on to your children or your children's children, like the Bible says. I want to apologize if I sound like a robot, but I'm trying to get as clear as I can because my accent and my English is not that good, but that is not going to keep me away from accomplishing what I want to do and what I want to share with you guys. So I really appreciate you guys for following me and taking your time to listen. Because everything that I'm gonna be saying on my videos from now on, it's been helping me, and I hope that it helped you guys too. And take advantage of the good things, the good advices, and as you learn, you show others too. So we could be teaching each other of how to stop being in the rat race, going to work and coming back home, and the next day work, come home, and with this you could have a little bit more of freedom and do more things that you want to do. So how can we start? Always remember and keep in mind that you are your own boss. You gotta start with discipline yourself. So start today. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of how I do it and how it gets me more excited and motivated to do things, to read books, to watch more YouTube videos of tutorials, the stuff that I want to do at home. Like, for example, the first thing that I recommend you guys to do is read the Bible. And the way that you could do it, we have a whole life to live here because we don't know when we're gonna die or what's gonna happen to us. But it's, if you start from the beginning on the book of Genesis, just read 2-3 verses a day, or it's up to you if you wanna read up to a minute a day. Just remember that you got your whole life ahead of you if you wanna learn, because the Bible does teach about how to become a better parent, better son. Even talks about how to become wealthy, to have abundance, to be lovable, patient, uh, stop being grouchy, lazy, and the Bible basically is a manual for everybody's life. So if you are ready to take on that road trip, it's up to you. And my favorite part about the Bible is that it teaches me who created me and who loves me over anything. And that's why is the reason that I give advice now that I'm talking to everybody about everything that I do that is been working in my life. And that's one of the books, the main book that teaches me about my creator and the reason why I'm here. So if you have a book that's gonna teach you about welding and you are really interested in welding, don't just read the book, but follow the instructions and do as the book says. Go buy the equipment, go buy the material that you need, and just practice. Practice, read the book, practice, and remember the more you read, the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. And when you least expect it, you are gonna become a wealthy person because you have accomplished and you are practicing on something good that you can after then later on teach somebody else. And trust me, I know that feeling of being your own boss. We are so used to in this life going to work and following instructions from other people, telling us what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and we are dependable on them of telling us everything. But if you do become your own boss, you have to start acting upon the habits, beliefs of the wealthy people. Buy YouTube or books or good habits that we could learn from them. And the number one principle of the wealthy people is discipline. And once you start acting and thinking different, even your mind automatically is gonna have a different point of view. One of the main things that I learned about wealthy people and that really opened my mind, the way that I think and the way that I used to think before, is that wealthy people don't blame the economy, they don't blame their boss or their backgrounds or having bad luck all the time, which bad luck is not real. Even when things go bad, they respond with actions, ownership, and responsibility. The wealthy people, they plan and then they act upon their plan. They don't be thinking day after day or leaving it for the next day. And if for whatever reason their plan didn't work, they will not give up. They will find a way of how to work on it, fix it, and they don't get stuck. And they always have a clear mind to don't keep repeating the same bad habits. Like most of the people, at least 90% of the whole world, when they hear money, they have a bad reaction because some other people they like the money too much, and some people are just chasing after money, looking for ways to get it. They don't focus on just one thing, but they're trying every single different way that they can to get money. And there's also people they are scared of the money, and some people just avoid talking about money because either or they just waste it on dumb things that they don't even need. And the most famous and most popular one that a lot of people they have a low mind, a poor mind, a way of thinking of money. They always use the rule: the money is the root of all evil. But if you wanna go according to the Bible, it says the love of money is the root of all evil. See, but most of the people that know about that verse, they only know about that verse. They never in their life had read the Bible. They never had read what the verse before that says or the verse after that says. So if somebody comes up to you and says like, "Oh, money is the root of all evil," they are saying it because they heard it from somewhere, but not because they study it. Remember, every time that if you want to study something, you find out not just what it says, but find out what it's really saying. But anyways, if you are interested in finding out what that verse means, Uh, you could follow Bible studies with Myron Golden on YouTube. He will explain, I like the way that he explains that verse. And many other verses that go according to that verse. So back to our lessons. Just remember to keep your mind clear and don't keep repeating the same mistakes or the same habits. Just learn from them and fix them, correct them, and address them and finish the job. And back to the wealthy people. So the wealthy people build a relationship with money. They understand it. They respect it. They use it as a tool and not as an identity. So if you are the kind of people that uses money to build your identity, so other people could notice who you are or what you have, that's a no. You are only fooling yourself because people they might want what you have, but in their mind, in their heart, they don't even care about you. They don't like you, and you for them is you are the ugliest person that ever existed in this world. Wealthy people have an open vision of what they want to become, of what they want to do, and the way they think about freedom and what would it be if they have a lot of freedom. Just think about this. Put this in your mind. Close your eyes and relax. Just think about that. Imagine that by your work, your actions, God blesses you with a lot of money. Imagine yourself just waking up early in the morning. Instead of getting up in a hurry, getting your coffee ready to go to work, and then when you get to work, you don't even want to be there sometimes. But think about this that you wake up in the morning, just brush your teeth, fix yourself a little coffee, go to the gym, work out, come back home, work on whatever you want to work for like 3, 4 hours, and then relax. Do some exercise, eat right, and go visit somebody or plan your vacation to go somewhere. Instead of waking up in a hurry, going to work, stay there for like 8, 9 hours, and then come back home all tired, just waiting for the day to be over so you could do the same thing over again the next day. Another thing too that wealthy people don't just work for money. They build ways of saving, investing, and creating systems. While at the same time, they're thinking about long term value, happiness, and freedom. The mindset doesn't start when you have a lot of money, but when you reprogram your mind. So start today. Set your mind to taking full responsibility of your financial future like a builder, not like a blamer or a fantasy dreamer. Don't stay stuck on wishing what you could have or had, but start creating your way of achieving and getting what you want and what you need. Wealth is ready for everybody that is ready to start taking the first step, getting out of the comfort zone, and defeating the rat race. A thing about creating mental discipline is to take every opportunity that comes to you. Take advantage, and if there's no opportunity coming to you, then you can always create and own your opportunity. See, to get an opportunity, is to get a raise, to get a better position, a better job, or an inheritance. But if you don't start working out on your mental discipline, getting a raise, a better position, a better job, or inheritance is not going to work out for you. It will be easier for you to lose everything if you don't have a mental discipline. And here's a couple examples that I can give you for you to create your own opportunity. Like, for example, you could learn how to play an instrument and make music. You could create your own YouTube channel, or you can write a book, or you can do a side hustle. Like if you like mechanics, or you like painting cars, or fixing appliances, all you have to do is get you a set of tools and start working on what you like. Well, I want to thank you all for staying to the end of this video. I will be posting and follow up on the bicycle, and also on advice of the wealthy mentality that we can create that's gonna help us not just right now but for the rest of our lives. So thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to leave a comment saying lowrider bike for a chance to win this bicycle that I'm building here for free. If you want to see the first giveaway that I did, you can always follow me on my channel. And I have the live. The first bicycle went to Texas to Manny Fresh, and this one is going out as soon as I reach the 2,000 subscribers.